Hello everyone. In this demo video, we will see new changes in CloudStack UI with respect to migration of virtual machines and volumes. So here we are showing two different windows. On the left hand side, it is CloudStack 4.16 build UI, and on the right hand side, it is the updated UI that will be available in the next LTS version of the CloudStack. So let's go into virtual machine section. Here we are having two virtual machines, one running and one stopped. If we go into running virtual machine, we get this option for migrate instance to another host. When we click it, we get this form which allows us selecting host for the running virtual machine. But while selecting this host, we cannot select the primary storage or storage for the virtual machine's volume. Although CloudStack API has supported this for long, but this was not available in the CloudStack UI. So now we go into updated UI. Again, we see both these virtual machines. We go into same option. Here we are shown a different form which allows us migrating virtual machine to a different host, but it can also migrate virtual machine along with its storage. Once we select a host for the virtual machine, this option gets enabled, and when we check it, we get to see the list of volumes of the virtual machine and option to select destination primary storage for each volume. Right now it is showing automatically assign, which means CloudStack will automatically migrate or not migrate volume of the virtual machine based on the destination cluster and storage tags of the uh, uh, disk offering used by the volume. So once we click on this change option, we can select a particular primary storage on based on our requirements. So let's select a zone based primary storage, as it is not showing cluster and pod, so it is a zone based primary storage. For different volumes we can select different primary storage. So as we can see, we have selected different primary storages for each volume, and when we click OK, CloudStack will try to migrate the virtual machine to this particular host and its volume to selected storages. Similarly, let's see for the stopped virtual machine. When we go into options of stopped virtual machine, we get this option migrate instance to another primary storage. When we click on it, we get this form. It is a very basic form which shows a list of primary storages. In the updated UI, we get to see the updated form. Here we get the option to select storages based on our requirements. So we get this option, migrate all volumes of the instance to a single primary storage. When it is clicked, we can select a single primary storage, and CloudStack will try to migrate the volumes of the virtual machine in this primary storage. Or we can select a second option, migrate volumes of the instance to specific primary storages. Clicking on it, we get to a similar form as we saw earlier. All the volumes of the VM are listed, and we can select a primary storage for each of them. Let's select one. Since we selected primary storage for first volume in cluster P1 C1, now we are shown primary storages for from same cluster or zone wide primary storage. So as we can see, for 4 different volumes, we have selected 4 different primary storages. CloudStack will try to migrate this stop virtual machine to these 4 different primary storage. This was about virtual machines. Let's also see changes in migration of volumes. Let's select our detached volume. So this one is ready and is not attached to a virtual machine. When we go into its option, we get the option for migrate volume. It shows a very basic form with list of primary storages. We don't see different details of the primary storage here. Since this is a detached volume, we also not see any suitability option here. Same option in the updated UI will show a different form. So let's go to D5 and try to open the migrate volume form. Here we get to see the list of primary storages, but we also get different details for each primary storage. We are shown cluster pod, disks total used and free. We can select one of the primary storage again. Since this is our detached volume, all the primary storage are shown as suitable. If we see for a tagged attached volume, we get to see suitability as well. So these details will help allow making decision easier. So this was about migration form related changes in the CloudStack UI that will be available in the next LTS version of the CloudStack. Thank you.